Hi, and welcome to Three Questions with. Got my friend Brandon with us from Amara. Hey, Brandon, welcome to the show today.
Hi, thanks so much, Kevin, for having me. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome, my friend. Let's jump right in. Tell us a little bit about your company.
So Amara is a next generation social media platform that focuses on delivering a value-based and pressure-free user experience. Essentially, it's a platform that doesn't focus on how many likes and followers you have, but it focuses on the quality of your user experience.
Yeah, I really like that and stuff because we're all guilty of that. We look at how many followers our friends have, or hey, Brandon did a video and it got more likes than I did. And
Exactly.
then trying to game it, like, okay, then I'm going to talk about this rather than what I want to talk about. So I really
Yeah,
like it.
and it pulls people back. It's not an encouraging environment to post in. If the standards keep going higher and higher, people pull back, and they don't share, they don't express themselves, and they become more introverted in their heads.
So talk a little bit about your why, because that's what kind of drew me into your story.
Yeah, so there's so many reasons why Amara came to be and why I wanted to focus on a social media platform. But one of the biggest issues that I realized is just the youth, the young generation, and how they're impacted by these social platforms and how no action's being taken by it. For example, I have a 15-year-old sister, right? And she comes into my room every other week and she asks me, am I fat? And I'm like, this, when it first happened, it caught me off guard a little bit. I'm like, what do you mean, are you fat? Where's this question coming from? Why are you asking me this question? But every week she'd be coming in more and more. As she got older, she'd be starting to ask more and more. I'm like, no, you're not, you're a healthy young woman. There's nothing wrong with that. But what was happening was she was spending so much time on these social platforms, looking at these, influencers or models, which are literally supermodels in some cases. Some people often using filters, Photoshop, whatever it may be, just setting an unrealistic standard for what it means to be a 15-year-old girl. And so that really deeply impacted me. And it's just a whole generation. All of Gen Z has been impacted in this way, in one way or another, whether you're a female or a male. There's different standards set by these social platforms that you really can't get out of your head, because it's constantly being pushed, constantly in your face, and it creates these insecurities, and it's really destroying the mental health of an entire generation.
Couldn't agree with you more, my friend, that's for sure. So what does your team need for help? How can we help you?
So right now, essentially what we've been doing is building out our business plan, building out our marketing plan, finalizing our financials, everything and such like that, so we can prepare to meet with investors. We're looking to raise a seed round of funding so that we can get Amara built out and released to the market. And anybody with scalable tech experience, anybody in the investment world would be a huge help to us.
So let's talk a little bit about Difference Maker. What drew you to the program?
So we actually have a mentor that is a previous competitor in Difference Maker and winner. Her name is Raja Abdulaziz. She's the CEO of Invisaware, which is a wearable security device, essentially, that's hidden in fashion jewelry. And so she recommended the program to me. She knew that I was kind of in this limbo phase where I had this idea, but I kind of needed direction with it. And so she linked me with my business partner, Adam, and we joined the program, and it pretty much took everything that was in my head that I already had, all the information on my head, and it streamlined it in this super organized way for me to be able to communicate it to other people and eventually approach investors with it. So super grateful for Difference Makers, super grateful.
Awesome. So what's the best way for people to reach out to you if they can help, Brandon?
Absolutely. So my email is brandon@kreeya.io, BRANDON@KREEYA.io. And my phone number is 603-718-5270. If you guys have any useful information or advice for me, I'd gladly take it.
Brandon, I really appreciate you taking a couple minutes to come on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Take it easy.